Hey Biz Babes, so I've tried to do a live on the page but my network is not holding up, so I thought I'll record something rather than you see me dipping and out and the Wi-Fi going. So welcome to Biz Babes. My name's Melanie Brooks. I just wanted to introduce myself, I wanted to say hi, I wanted to let you know what this group is all about. So if you are creative, if you are high vibe, if you have a product-based business, or you are in the service-based industry, a coach, fitness coach, blogger, and want to develop your own products or your own product line, or maybe you just want to get started and have your own business, you're just not sure where to go with it, but you know you would love to launch your own products, then this is the group for you. There isn't many groups like it, I know, because I'm in lots and lots of groups, lots of amazing groups, but not many that are just focused on product. So you're in a safe place if you want to know how, if you want to have insight into sourcing, if you want to talk about your branding, if you want to share your products, do it in this group, do it in a really nice way, ask opinions. Maybe your ideal client is in the group, or your ideal customer. Get chatting to them, get to know them, and share and add value to the group. And so far I'm absolutely loving the vibe. It's a fairly new group. I only decided to launch not even a month ago. I have a coaching business which I've built without the group. And I just thought, you know what, I'm going to create a space where lots of women, fab females, can get together and share their knowledge, and I can share some of my knowledge as well and get to know you guys. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I also wanted to share a little bit about my background so you know why I'm here, what it is I do. I've been already chatting to a few of you, and there's some buyers in here as well. So hello. It's so weird that the universe kind of throws people just like us our way. So I've been in the retail buying industry for the last 20 years, which has just gone crazy quick. Went to uni, went to college, knew I always wanted to go into fashion. I was one of the lucky ones that I always knew what I wanted to do. I wanted to do something really creative. I wanted to go into products or design or something, graphic, something like that. And so I did. That's exactly what I did. Built a career up over a span of 20 years, worked my way up a career ladder, build up the six-figure salary, but what I didn't have was time. So I don't know if anybody of you can identify with that, but I was making a lot of money for everyone else, and yes, I was earning good money, but I was making millions of pounds for other people who were living their dream. And I just got to the point where I thought, you know what, I've got to do this for myself. I remember, like, some of my, even in my 20s, when I was buying some of my product categories, I bought everything from socks, swimwear, nightwear, fashion clothing. I bought a little bit of men's, but it wasn't my thing. Children's wear, accessories. So I've done most things. And actually, I remember, like, some of the departments that I was running, I know, and basically responsible for, like 60 million pounds they were putting in my hands to go and create profit from that and create credible ranges for the customers. So I've got a huge wealth of experience of launching products, launching businesses, because basically as a buyer and as a head of buying, so I'm in control of those functions, I would launch businesses. I've launched petites, I've launched plus size, I've launched everything you can imagine, with huge budgets. So my journey went a little bit crazy. I've got 3 children now, but at the time I had 2 boys, and we have 2 angel boys as well. So we've got 5 children total, but we've got angel sons who just didn't make it. It wasn't with us very long, and you can imagine that was a really awful time, and it's took us a lot of time to get over that, or at least I don't think you ever get over it, but to kind of deal with it and set yourself on a new path and set yourself in a way that you can kind of cope with it. And at that point, that's when I'd been working in my career, working long hours. I've been working, I was always working 40, 50 hours. I was offshore, I was in China, I was in Bangladesh, I was in India, I was in America, I was in Europe. So it was just part of what I did. And I had a really nice network around me, which was really good, helping me look after the boys and obviously my husband and everything. So when that happened, it just basically ruined everything. It just changed our lives, and I just thought I need to do something else, but I didn't know what. I didn't have the energy, I didn't have the confidence. I'd lost my confidence, I'd just lost my self-belief. I just had this vision of everything going wrong all the time. So it was probably about 5 years where I just carried on in my role, but always knowing I wanted to do something else, but just not being brave enough, because my headspace mentally and physically of everything we'd been through, it just wasn't a good space for us. So it was 3 years ago. It was 3 years ago in August that I'd been to my friend's house, and she was really excited about starting this new business. And she was in a position where she was working 2 or 3 jobs and telling me about all these success stories. And, you know, I just thought, it's not for me. I love what I do. I can't see it bringing in the money I'd need to be able to leave, to be able to be at home with my children. So, you know, just carry on, keep doing what I'm doing. And actually, all that changed because I did actually look at the business. It was a network marketing model. Never heard of it. Never heard of network marketing. Didn't know what it was. Not a clue. But that decision to build a business around what I was doing. So my head of buying role at the time was at Boohoo. So if you've not heard of them, Google them. But I would imagine if you're in the UK, you have. When I first started that position, I'm kind of jumping about it around it. But when I first started that position at Boohoo, it was just a really small family who was wanting to set up an online business, who we built over 7 years that I was there, 6 years I was there, a huge multi-global business. Like literally, when I stepped into that business, we didn't have a buying team, there was nothing. There was just a couple of girls was putting products online and was selling 1 or 2 a day. When I left, we just floated and sold the business on the stock market. It's a public business. Honest to God, it was crazy. So to go from like nothing, I've seen it happen, I've been there, I've worked it, I've been involved in it, from going from nothing, this little online business, to this huge global enterprise, was crazy, and I absolutely loved it. But what it did show me is that you can definitely do things, you can build things for yourself. And that's when I decided, right, I need to look at this. And so when the opportunity to come up to kind of run my own business, that wasn't any risk, that I could build around my career. I did it very, very flexibly. I mean, everyone thought it was crazy because I was already working 40, 50 hours a week, but my time management is shit hot, basically. I made it happen. And in the first 18 months of running that business, I built a 6-figure business. I travelled the world. We qualified for Johannesburg, Dubai holidays, car plan, profit share checks, and I made that decision to step out of my buying role. It was a hard decision because I'd built up a really successful career. You know, I am really good at what I do, so I knew, you know, it was a big step for me to take. But at that point, I was pregnant with our 5th child, and I wanted to be able to stay at home with her because I'd never had time with the boys. I'd never stayed at home with the 2 that were here with us because I was always working. So I decided to do that. The great thing about what I then stepped into, so if you're ever like thinking, what should I do now, just do something, just take action and do something, because doors will open. And that's what happened. I realized that actually I never knew there was a coaching industry out there. I never knew that's what people wanted. So I found that actually from my network marketing business that I could coach women, and I coached 10 women to achieve similar positions to that I had in that 2-year period. So it was crazy. I was helping hundreds of women earn that extra couple of £100 they wanted, but I was also coaching women to build big businesses. And I absolutely loved it, but I was missing products. I just completely missed that rawness of a brand new business, and molding a business strategy and creating a product range and sourcing and all of that stuff. So what I decided to do over the last 12 months is invest massively in me so I could bring it back to my clients, and kind of my coaching business just happened organically. I was constantly being asked for support and help from friends and people I'd met in online space who were building their own businesses, not network marketing, but their own businesses. And we're saying, you know, where do I source from? I really want to do this, but I don't know how to start. And I thought, you know what, I can help. I can really make a difference. I can bring all of that skill set into this online space and massively help female entrepreneurs, and that's what I'm going to do. So that's basically how my coaching business got set up, as crazy as it sounds. I still have my network marketing, it runs itself, but this is where my passion, I'm very passionate about it. I absolutely love it, and that's what I do. But what I have done in the last probably 9 months, would it be? Maybe a little bit longer, but the last 9 to 10 months I've just massively invested in myself. So I invested in an Amazon course because you know, yes, you can build an Amazon business by throwing some stuff on there and setting up an account, but you know, I want my clients to be able to get on page 1 and rank on page 1 and bring in sales time and time again, and know exactly what products to choose to build an Amazon business. So I can do that. I do it for myself. So I can now help clients who want to do that. I also invested in my own coach because I knew that if I wanted to get here and have those multiple 6-figure businesses and 7-figure businesses, then I needed to invest in myself and step it up and learn from them. So I can't, it wasn't an easy decision. I hear all the time, I can't afford it, and I get it. I was not sat. I've probably invested around 10 grand just in the last 9 months, and I was already investing before that. If you think I had 10 grand sat in the bank, no. But I knew I needed to grow my business, and I knew that if I was going to give my clients the best of me, I needed to up-level my skills. So you kind of got to look at what you want to achieve in your business. You've got to look at what you're prepared to do. And the way I see it is, if you are determined, if you are ready to give your business your everything, then it's not, you're never going to fail, because you're investing. You're not investing in a coach, you're investing in yourself to up-level your skills to be able to achieve the things that you want to achieve, whether that's leaving your job, whether that's building a business, whether it's feeling successful, whatever that might be. You can do it. You can absolutely do it. So I've invested a lot in myself, coaching, courses, Facebook ads, things like that. Strategy is the stuff that I could already do, but building a website, I've built all my own websites, Facebook advertising, social media strategies, all of that I've been able to bring in. I run it myself, I do it for myself, and now I can coach my clients to do exactly the same. So that's a little bit about me. If you are interested in working together, then I only release so many spaces, because I work on a 3-month basis with my clients. Have a look. My website is melaniejbrooks.com. Book a discovery call or PM me or whatever you want to do. I'm really flexible, but if you want to chat, just have a chat and let's see if we're a good fit together. If we're not, then I'll tell you. If I don't think what you need in your business is me, then I will tell you, because I'm all about getting results. It's about getting results for you, but getting results for me as well, because that's what I thrive on. That's what I want. So the only other thing that I've always worked one-on-one, but I decided, which is a bit crazy, I decided on Saturday, actually I'm going to do a group program. I'm going to do a really small beta test group program, because I'm going to launch a big one next year. In the summer, I think. So I'm just working with five women in the next month on a 6-week course in a really intensive in terms of sourcing, how to source, where to source, templates for suppliers, literally everything you need to basically launch your own product business or your own product line, branding, how to get effective Facebook ads, so leads for £1 or £1 or £2, whatever you want to say, instead of the £8 and £10 I was spending when I first started, because I had not a clue what I was doing. So literally everything. So it's really effective, and for go-getters, it's for people who are just going to go and do it. The only thing stopping them is not knowing how, but everything else is there. So determination, ambition, energy. If you've got all that, then that's what it's for. So yeah, I'm working with 5 women, but other than that, I don't do courses. I do coaching sessions, because I love the organicness of being able to move with a business, because there's always going to be challenges, isn't there? You can't say business isn't going to have challenges, but the key is finding solutions. And if you've got a good business strategy that you can maneuver and you can keep building and keep moving forward, it's always about moving forward, then you're going to get there. So that's it about me. If you want to have a chat, PM me, ask me questions, if anything you want to know about my background, but ultimately just enjoy the group. If you want to share something, share it. If you find something beautiful, if you've got amazing imagery, if you've something that really caught your eye, you've been shopping, share it with us, because most of us, I will bet most of us in this group are visual. We'll be driven by visuals, so share beautiful images and you will absolutely make everybody's day. So that's it from me, guys. Welcome to the group. I've gone on a little bit longer than I wanted to, and I'll see you all soon.